Greetings and welcome to another series of Let's Play Nox. If you've just come from the Warrior playthrough, then welcome back to this new playthrough. And if you're new, welcome to the Conjurer playthrough. That's right. New. The Conjurer, health average, magic moderate, strength normal, speed normal. So, quite a step down from the Warrior. We're not nearly as fast, we're not nearly as strong, and our health is not nearly as good. Conjurers charm and summon creatures to do their bidding. They wear leather armor and equip bows and staves. Conjurers begin exploring near the village of Ix. That much is true. Now, from this setup you might think that Conjurers are something of a mix between mages and warriors. That is not true. If they were a class, and I use D&D terms to describe it, I'd say they are something like a ranger druid mix. They don't have the same spells as a wizard, and they don't equip the same stuff that a warrior can. But that's all for now. Let's begin with the name. How should we call ourselves? Well, let's just be simple. We're just gonna be Leon. Now, we're gonna have hair this time around, and we're gonna have a mustache. Well, let's give him sideburns. Yeah, slightly darker. With blonde sideburns. Yeah, that looks suitably ridiculous. Right. I'll leave the skin tone alone because, well, why would you want to change that? Oh, oops, I just changed it. It's more like this. Yeah, nice pasty white. Don't need to change that anyway. And now let's change his clothes. Now, first off, the shirt, of course. Go with green. With teal trimmings. The pants, of course, are gonna be slightly different. I can't do the same color green. Yeah, mossy green. Ah, that looks pants. Yeah, that looks vaguely tree hugger like. And shoes, we're also gonna make green. Yeah, something that stands out a bit more then. Yeah. Nice and ugly shoes. Alright then, let's begin the Conjurer's journey.
When following your destiny's particular path, the way of the Conjurer, a discreet and undetected arrival is more often the best policy, lad. Here, at the abandoned manor mines, you'll find a tunnel which takes you into the very heart of the village of Ix. Once there, you must find the Master Conjurer of Ix, Aldwin. I'll bring you no further, lad. Too many prying eyes the closer we get by air to the village of Ix. Follow the tunnel which leads to Ix. Find my old friend Aldwin. He'll help you if he can. Take this staff. Forest beasts will heed its bite should they threaten. Careful as you go, lad.
Well, that's easy enough. I'll just make a quick save as I don't trust this game completely to not screw up. Alright, so we're not quite as fast. We have a staff. We are Leon, the initiate conjurer. And we have barely anything. Even the staff is quite weeny. A flimsy staff. Alright. So basically the game now assumes that you don't know anything. So it's giving you pretty much the same tutorial type stuff as you would in any other playthrough. That will also happen in the wizard playthrough, because you can't turn that off, I think. Caution, unstable passages ahead. I noticed. Well, let's take our time to explore this place. Oh no, we're trapped! Oh no, a bear! Yay, nature! Yeah, that really only looks scary the first time it happens. And this stuff I can break. The walls look like they can break. But really what I need now is my first spell. Or rather my first summon. Press the button to activate the elevator. And so I shall. Because as we are quite defenseless. And here's our first spell. Collect spellbooks to gain new spells. The Pixie Swarm. Conjure a swarm of glowing pixies to surround you and attack all enemies who draw too close. The book now will become way more important to us than it did to the warrior. But very well. Now, pixies are basically your first line of defense, and also your last line of defense. Standing near mana crystals will give us mana back, as the message says. And pixies will pretty much attack anything they see. This makes them quite useful against weak creatures, but you'll quickly run out, and I don't have a lot of mana. Alright, this is basically a tutorial about how to douse fires. And break walls. Pixies are, by the way, not actually a spell of some sort. They're creatures. Because that's really the whole deal with the Conjurer. They summon stuff to protect them. Now, the pixies will not stick forever, so you will need to recast the spell every now and then. But it is quite fun to see them suicide themselves on these weedy creatures that we have to fight. Like my arch nemesis, the urchins. First pair of boots. Looks like somebody lived here. Jump over short attacks. Right. And now I need to douse the fires. This tutorial area, there's pretty much nothing going on in here. Ooh, another spell. Book of Lesser Heal. This guy needs cells to the least of your wounds to store a moderate portion of health. Useful when targeting friends or charmed beasts too. Now you can switch which direction you want the spell to go by holding this button. Or by pressing shift, of course. Now, I know there's a way to lock the bar, I think. Because we can have loads of spells. And we will, later on. Right now, we'll have to make do with what we have. It's kinda neat though that you don't actually have to fight anything yourself. It's nice for a change. Ooh, let's roll this rock. Rock and roll. Ooh, a tunic. Now mana cushions themselves have a limited charge, but it recharges over time. So if you have the patience, you can just wait until it gets back. However, this game is not actually built on patience, it's built on relatively even pace until you get to the end. Alright, let's check this area out before I do more. And don't get me wrong, I can hit things myself, but I'd rather use a different kind of weapon for that. Something slightly more suited to the Conjurer. As the description of this staff says, it's pretty much just used for opening up things that you can break. And nothing else. Right, we're fully equipped already. Let's see if we can find a way out of here. All these falling rocks are starting to get on my nerves. I'll have to activate this lift. I do say it is a little bit... you start getting a little bit lazy about fighting yourself if you keep using this spell and all. But I do have to keep in mind that Pixie Swamps have very limited use. I mean, you can keep casting it against bigger enemies, you just run out of mana if you do. Not very effective. Besides, that's not the greatest strength of the Conjurer. Alright, so I don't see any more hidden things. I think. Ah, well, the way is closed. Now I have cold. I should be getting close to X now. Right. Red for health and blue for mana, which now finally has a use. And the game is being very generous. Hey, welcome to the village of X.
A fine tavern is straight ahead. An excellent respite after so long a journey.
Wasn't that long a journey. Unless, of course, you count the fall out of orbit.
Huh? Ah, welcome to X, stranger. If you're here for the mayor's archery contest, go on in.
Oh, sweet, they think I'm one of them.
What is your goal, do you remember? Aldwin is your goal. You cannot undertake your sacred conjurer studies without him. To find Aldwin in a village of conjurers might require getting to know the village better, so it knows you, so to speak, eh? It wouldn't hurt to get to know the mayor, since you need his permission to leave Ix when you're ready to go. But above all, keep your mind on the goal, lad. Aldwin. Find Aldwin.
That was a kick-ass texture, by the way. I do stress I like the art of this game a lot. Alright, so we have the general store here again.
Your gold is always welcome here.
Well, do you have anything worth buying? Flimsy helm, flimsy leather boots, a tunic, a bow, some arrows. That is a point bow though. I'll need to buy arrows if I want to use any ranged weapons, and this is just way too bloody expensive. What now?
Greetings, citizens of Ix. I come bearing gifts for the future subjects of my queen, Hecuba. Get away from me, filthy peasants!
Let's go after the thingy. Hey.
That necromancer just vanished before my very eyes.
Did you see where the necromancer went? He couldn't have just vanished.
Actually, he could have. They tend to do that a lot.
Are you entering the archery contest? If so, you'll need your own bow and an entrance fee of 20 in gold. We provide the arrows. Well, do I enter?
Huh?
No, not just yet. I don't have a bow. I need to steal one or get one. Let's explore the houses and steal their crap. Now, Ix is a very nice place to start. It's not quite as Spartan as Dunmer is at the start. Especially it doesn't start with a lava mode.
No doubt you're here for the archery contest. I've got a real nice bow for sale. Since I like your face, I'll let it go for 100 gold. Are you interested? There you go. That bow was made for you. You can't lose the contest with a bow like that.
Yeah, it's probably some crap bow though. Yeah, no, just a regular bow. Doesn't really do anything. But that's fine to start with anyway. Just picking up apples. Oh, here's the jail.
Welcome to Ix. Stay out of trouble, and you won't ever have to see the inside of one of these cells.
Ooh. Poison cure. Always good. See, now raiding these houses is actually quite good because they don't have anything. Didn't have anything to start with. Unlike when I came here as a warrior, and I was already decently equipped. However, the most important store for me is probably this one, the Mystic Magic Shop.
The Mystic Brotherhood supplies enchantments and spells to the conjurers of Ix.
Indeed you do. You have a Wasp Beast Scroll and several spells. Can I identify these? And doesn't tell me what it said, but anyway, let's take the Wasp. Though small, the cone wasp can be deliver a poisonous sting. Now, getting as many beast scrolls as possible is very, very important to conjurers. And what do you have to say?
It's a disaster. Spiders are Mayor Theogrin's greatest fear, and a swarm has nested in his study. He's locked himself away and won't come out till the spiders are gone. A conjurer named Aldwin lives outside of town to the east. We need him to charm the spiders and liberate our besieged mayor.
Are you sure I can't just go in there and pixie swarm them? I suppose we should go after Aldwin, but first... let's explore the town a bit more. I want to take my time for the archery competition.
A hail and hearty greeting, stranger. Have you heard of this evening's archery contest? It could be easy money.
Well, you also have a beast scroll, another 100. Well, I suppose there's any gold hidden away in these barrels. That's a shirt. Don't want the shirt. I want your gold. And nobody mind me stealing all the gold. There's no point in breaking those caskets. Ooh. And medieval pants. Almost had enough, but not quite. And here's the famous well. You have anything to say?
Ew! I watched that huge spider crawl right into Mayor Theogrin's house.
Huh? I just saw a huge spider crawl toward...
Yeah, you're not gonna say anything interesting. Right then. Time to save. And I will see you all next time.